and this is just a question, it's not an opinion to the UCI or the ESO. What about the guy, if I understand it, he qualifies 10th. He's not protected, so he's in the semi-final. He is going to be one of the fast guys on this track, but he's not protected, and then he flats in the semi-final.
In the semi.
So he's not in the final. So he doesn't have a go at the top 30. I agree with what Ollie says. Let's all agree that most likely over a season, the top 30 guys, that's where the race winner comes from or whatever. They've looked at this data. They don't make a decision like this out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, I'm trying to understand it more, and I have to have more conversations. I would have to have it with the UCI or ESO, and I'd love to. And maybe we'll have that in the future to get the thinking, right? Because there's a lot of backstory to this. So the show, yes, you want to build this like amazing show of 30 riders, stories. But in other sports, often there's ways to protect that the fastest guys are always in the final within reason. So that's what I'm trying to understand.
And that's usually done on a point standing thing. It's like whoever's in the top 10 maybe are always going to be automatically into the final or into a main event or something. So what you're trying to say in a way is that it's adding another, almost not a barrier of entry, but it's adding another hurdle you've got to get through to just get into the final.
Yeah, like it seems
anything
like
could happen.
That. But I don't know. Like the pros are.
You kind of also add in double race runs to a rider's weekend. Which I think
that's true.
That's pretty gnarly.
That's dangerous.
These tracks aren't easy. We see it in every race. Someone has a biggie or whatever. So you're adding another element to that and another opportunity for that to happen. And I think that's going to be interesting to see how the riders attack semi-finals. Like, do you go all out, or are you literally just trying to get into the final? That's tough. Like, that is, especially the time's been so tight as well.
Well,
like, it's not like it's going to be easy to make it into the final.
Yeah, the qualifying becomes a game to get into the semi, and then the semi, like Ollie said, that's exciting. You're like dishing out 200 points. That's like a race in itself. Maybe the guy that's
could
35th,
win a season.
The guy that never gets on a broadcast is going to get some action, right? In the way, so what's going to happen there? That's cool. There's a lot of pros, right? If you go on Pink Bike, it's just all negativity, and it's all like, guys, if you don't have something nice to say, why even say it? Like, you don't even know the reason behind half the things. Or if I see another comment about a bike that this guy's never going to buy, or he's never ridden, but he thinks he knows exactly how it rides. I mean, that's bullshit. But that's another venting side point. And like, this isn't the death of downhill, as some of the comments would say.
Is that what they say? Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude, it's gnarly what they're saying.
I get it. The sort of you want to resist change. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everyone resists change because it wasn't quite broken. You could argue is what they're arguing. It's not my opinion.
But looking at this release, I don't think it's like that. Yeah. And I think actually, if you look at it objectively, it's like there's more opportunity for stories, for ups and downs, for people to have punctures and then recover. It's not just like, do you know what I mean? Like, points-wise, you'd have to be so consistent to get through a whole season of 3 runs that are important, that are points runs. You have to get through 3 runs every event. So now we've almost